Please watch this movie. With all due respect, this movie should have won the Oscar instead of Coco. It's available on Amazon Prime Video. Now, this isn't a biopic of Vincent van Gogh, mind you. It is a character study, yes, but Vincent isn't the protagonist of the story, and it takes place after his death. Armand Rollin comes to the last hometown of the painter Vincent van Gogh to deliver the troubled artist's final letter and ends up investigating the artist's final days. Now, what's extremely satisfying about this film is that the animation and story are equally genius. It is unlike the usual biopics where the movie jumps from one important moment to the next, whereas we understood Vincent's character through the people's perspective. Some people say he was kind and well mannered, and some people thought otherwise. This form of storytelling allows us to understand what others think of him and how he supposedly thought about himself. We don't know what to believe, and the ambiguity is its beauty. Now, as you might have seen, the animation is seamless. The whole film has the look of Van Gogh's paintings, and it's magical, absolutely magical, to see movement in a supposed still canvas. The film replicates the oil painting aesthetic beautifully, and I constantly found myself in awe and amazement at the sheer amount of work that went into making this piece of cinema. Over 60,000 oil paintings were made and was in production for 8 years. Think about that. All the artists have an immense amount of respect for Van Gogh, and it doesn't at all feel gimmicky. The reflections, the sky, the grass, the people all look unbelievably fascinating. How it's all so good. What can I say? It's just that darn good.
On green screen and with very basic sets in 3mm Studios in East London and a little bit in Poland and that studio there. And then they projected every single frame of the movie onto a canvas, and then the artist painted over in the style of Van Gogh and interpreted the scene of every single frame, making $65,000 paintings, which basically effectively created a very sort of fancy flip book. And then you just saw the sort of paint move. Yeah.
Sometimes the actors were shot in real life and were oil painted on top of them, and it's utterly hypnotizing. We only see Vincent through black and white flashbacks, and that's the only way we know him. Ultimately, we don't really know Van Gogh. We know some aspects about him, but we don't really get him. It talks about art and how we can express ourselves with no words but art. It's something we are passionate about and gives us a deeper look into ourselves. Thank you so much for watching this video.
Before, I kind of just knew that he was a very famous artist who was meant to be a bit mad at times, cut off his ear, and that his paintings sold for a lot of money, but I didn't fully appreciate him the way that I do now, having spent time with the script, spent time reading his letters. He wrote many letters, and gone to Amsterdam to the Van Gogh Museum to really look in depth at his work, and it's really moving. He doesn't just paint with what he sees. He paints with emotion. I think people really connect to that.
Hey there, so if you have any artist friends, please share this video with them. They could probably relate to Van Gogh, like me. I'm an artist myself. So yeah, like, share, subscribe, and until next time, I'll see you later.